The most dangerous lie about power is not pretending to be something you are not. It is believing that you must become something before you are allowed to act like it. The world does not reward potential. It rewards projection. Power does not move toward the most capable man. It moves toward the man who appears unavoidable. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. He observed that people judge with their eyes before they judge with reason. Men respond not to truth, but to what looks true. If you wait for proof, permission, or recognition before carrying yourself as someone who has already won, you have surrendered the game before it begins. Those who succeed do not wait for reality to validate them. They speak, move, and decide as if victory has already been written, and reality bends. When you act successful, you are not lying. You are shaping perception, and perception is the first layer of power. In this monologue, you will learn how to control that layer, how to project authority before results arrive, how to use optics, restraint, silence, and calculated presentation to make others treat you as if you already possess influence. This is not about empty bravado or false confidence. This is about strategic positioning. You will learn why acting powerful before you are is not arrogance, but intelligence. Why waiting to be ready is the most reliable way to remain invisible. And how to create an aura so convincing that opportunity moves toward you without invitation. Because Machiavelli knew a truth most men never accept. Perception always comes before power. By the end, you will not merely resemble a man of authority. You will begin to become one. Say this to yourself and let it settle. My presence shapes reality. Your rise does not begin when others believe in you. It begins the moment you stop needing their approval. Now we start. Rule 1. Power rewards illusion before it rewards proof. Before recognition comes creation. Before validation comes presentation. Kings wore crowns before their rule was secure. Commanders carried themselves as victors before battles were won. The image came first. The world adjusted afterward. This principle feels uncomfortable because it contradicts how most people are taught to behave. They are told to wait, to earn, to prove, to ask. Machiavelli taught the opposite. He advised rulers to appear virtuous, loyal, merciful, and honorable, and to actually be those things only when it served their position. This was not deception for its own sake. It was psychological warfare. A man who waits to be acknowledged before acting with authority condemns himself to stagnation. He becomes cautious, reactive, apologetic. But a man who behaves as though he has already chosen his place commands attention before evidence exists. Why? Because power feeds on belief. Not just the belief of others, but the belief you transmit through your behavior. When you project composure, certainty, and restraint, people subconsciously fill in the gaps. They assume competence. They assign authority. They offer access. This creates momentum. Your external certainty reinforces your internal confidence, which strengthens your projection even further. A self-sustaining loop forms. Power attracts the conditions that make power real. Imagine approaching a guarded throne room. If you hesitate, explain yourself, or look unsure, the guards block the entrance. But if you walk forward calmly, without asking permission, without breaking stride, the guards hesitate instead, not because you proved anything, but because your demeanor declared it. This principle applies everywhere. Business, social hierarchies, relationships, influence. Acting successful is not fantasy. It is initiative. It moves you from waiting to commanding, from reacting to directing, from invisibility to inevitability. You stop hoping to be chosen. You position yourself as already selected. And when you do this consistently, something strange happens. The ordinary transforms. The unseen becomes undeniable. The world begins to treat you according to the image you refuse to abandon. Rule 2. Construct symbolic power. Symbols govern perception. Your appearance, your voice, your pace. These are not surface details. They are weapons. When Machiavelli spoke of princes, he was not speaking only of kings. He was describing anyone who seeks command. Leadership, in his view, was a performance, not in the sense of acting, but in the sense of deliberate display. Every movement you make sends a signal. Dress like authority, not like aspiration. Clothing should communicate certainty, not hunger. Speak as if your words do not need to be rushed or defended. Measured tone signals control. Speed signals anxiety. When you enter a room, do not scan for approval. Claim space through posture, stillness, and eye contact. Power is not only heard, it is felt. Your body speaks before your mouth does. Your pauses speak louder than explanations. Your restraint creates tension, and tension creates attention. When confidence is transmitted through every gesture, people project expectations onto you. They begin to assume competence. They align their behavior accordingly. And once expectations form, they harden into belief. This belief becomes your armor. You are no longer trying to convince. You are allowing others to conclude. That is not deception. That is design. Master symbolism. And you stop being a participant in the room. You become a presence others must calculate around. And once that happens, success no longer needs to be announced. It is assumed. The third rule: manufacture momentum. Here's a reality Machiavelli understood with brutal clarity. People do not follow truth, they follow movement. They don't analyze outcomes, they chase trajectories. When someone appears to be winning, observers instinctively assume competence, strength, and inevitability. That assumption compounds. Belief attracts belief. Momentum feeds itself. Your responsibility is to create that momentum deliberately. Even if it begins as nothing more than perception, you must shape it, refine it, and project it relentlessly. Present yourself as someone in demand, someone whose time is scarce, someone already engaged in meaningful pursuits. Move as though your calendar is full, your attention selective, and your energy invested elsewhere. Speak of your plans as active operations, not distant dreams. This is not arrogance. It is conviction disciplined by control. Across politics, business, and social hierarchies, people back what they believe is already advancing. They place their trust, resources, and loyalty behind perceived winners. Your task is simple but unforgiving. Make it obvious you are moving forward, even before the proof is visible. When momentum surrounds you, opportunity stops hesitating. It aligns itself. You are no longer chasing success. You are pulling it toward you. The fourth rule: weaponize confidence. Confidence is not a feeling, it is a signal, and the message it sends is unmistakable. I belong here. The powerless ask permission. They wait for confirmation. They look outward before they move. The powerful do the opposite. They act as though the ground beneath them is already theirs. Machiavelli understood this psychology perfectly. A ruler does not plead for authority, he inhabits it. He moves as if his position were preordained, and others adjust unconsciously. This is not mysticism. It is human instinct. People mirror what they perceive. Display uncertainty, and doubt reflects back at you. Display certainty, and attention sharpens. Silence forms. The room waits. True confidence alters interpretation. Your words carry more weight. Your silence becomes intentional. Others begin to assume you possess information, leverage, or clarity they lack. That assumption alone grants influence. This is why real power is never frantic or loud. It is controlled. It is composed. It does not chase attention. it attracts it. Stop waiting to feel confident. That moment rarely arrives. Instead, act with precision in spite of uncertainty. Slow your speech, control your movements, maintain eye contact a fraction longer than comfort allows. Confidence is not summoned, it is embodied. And once embodied, the world responds. People follow those who appear to know where they're going, even when the destination isn't yet visible. Certainty is gravity. Become it. The fifth rule: remain unmoved. The truly powerful do not react, they direct. Their strength is measured not by emotional intensity, but by restraint. Most people are governed by impulse, endlessly pulled into reaction by events they cannot control. The Machiavellian understands that emotional detachment is not cruelty, it is command. Machiavelli warned that a ruler must learn when not to be good, meaning when not to explain, defend, or justify. Silence, used correctly, is a weapon. When you withhold reaction, others rush to interpret. They project motives, fears, and assumptions onto you. And in doing so, they expose themselves. Move deliberately. Gesture with intention. Let pauses linger. Never rush your responses. A man who moves slowly appears unbothered by urgency, suggesting he already possesses what others scramble to obtain. This creates the illusion of completeness, the quiet signal that you are not seeking approval or validation. Restraint bends the room. People adjust to your pace. They lean in. They follow. The sixth rule: build reputation before results. Your reputation is your shadow, and it moves faster than you ever will. It arrives before you speak, frames every interaction, and determines how others receive you. Machiavelli knew that influence is established long before truth has time to reveal itself. You may still be building in silence, struggling privately, fighting battles no one sees. But if your reputation signals competence, discipline, and inevitability, the world will treat you as if you've already arrived. Opportunity does not reward readiness, it rewards perceived readiness. Power does not follow reality, it follows belief. Every interaction reinforces your image. Every word, every gesture, every absence is a brick in the structure others construct around you. Shape that structure carefully. Guard it ruthlessly. Let your reputation whisper authority before your presence confirms it. The most dangerous figures are rarely those who announce their strength, but those whose shadow already commands respect. When reality finally catches up, the position is already yours. Control perception, and you control the battlefield. Your reputation is not a reflection of who you are. It is the first weapon you deploy. And when the world finally sees the truth, you will already be seated where power resides. The seventh rule: command the story. Never surrender authorship of your identity. The moment others define you, your power slips from your hands and settles into theirs. Reputation can be damaged. Perception, once fixed, is far more dangerous. Those who control the narrative don't just influence opinion, they dictate behavior. If you allow others to speak for you, they will compress your image, reduce your scope, and confine your ambition to what they find acceptable. Do not permit this. Build your myth with intention. Speak in declarations, not justifications. Present your direction as certainty, not debate. State your vision as though it were already unfolding, not awaiting approval. Every visible move must reinforce the identity you are constructing. The less room you give others to interpret you, the more authority you retain. Shape perception, and you shape reaction. Shape reaction, and you determine outcome. This is Machiavellian law in its purest form. Appearances are not decoration, they are leverage. History is crowded with figures who failed not from weakness, but from allowing others to define them first. Never give away that advantage. The 8th rule: inhabit the role completely. Acting successful is not about deceiving the world. It is about reshaping yourself. Power often begins as performance, but performance rewires belief. The body leads and the mind follows. When you stand with authority, speak with precision, and move with purpose, your internal state reorganizes to match. This is not fantasy. It is self-engineering. History proves it. Napoleon carried himself like an emperor long before he commanded empires. Alexander moved with divine certainty long before nations bowed. They adopted the image first, and reality conformed afterward. As you embody the role, your decisions sharpen, your presence stabilizes, your confidence becomes structured rather than emotional. Every action reinforces inevitability. The more consistently you perform, the faster the act becomes instinct. Those who hesitate, who half believe their own projection, reveal cracks immediately. But those who fully occupy their image, without apology, become forces others cannot resist. Control the story, live the role. Together, these principles ensure the world does not merely notice you, it anticipates you. And once expectation is established, resistance weakens. The 9th rule: withstand the distance. There will always be space between who you are now and who you are becoming. That space is pressure, and most men break under it. They recognize the performance, doubt themselves, and retreat. They cannot tolerate the tension between present reality and future identity. But that tension is not a flaw, it is the furnace. Machiavelli understood this well. Leaders are constructed, not discovered. You must maintain the posture of success until it hardens into fact. Every calculated word, every measured pause, every controlled expression contributes to the structure you are building. This is what separates amateurs from architects. The amateur abandons the act once challenged. The master sustains it until it fuses with reality. Power is a performance that cannot be dropped, because the moment it is, weakness becomes visible and authority evaporates. Persist, and something irreversible happens. One day, you realize the mask has disappeared. The posture, the certainty, the discipline, they are no longer assumed. They are you. What once appeared artificial has become undeniable. Perception has transformed into truth. You are no longer acting powerful. You are. The final rule: the prince's revelation. When Machiavelli wrote The Prince, he was not documenting royalty. He was exposing the mechanics of influence. The battlefield is perception. The man who appears composed attracts trust. The man who seems inevitable bends reality toward himself. Influence flows to those who make others believe they already possess it. This is not trickery. It is architecture. Every pause, every glance, every moment of restraint is a deliberate stroke in shaping human response. Acting successful is the strategic design of experience until imagination and reality collapse into one. Dominance is rarely seized through force alone. It is claimed quietly through mastery of appearances. Those who see themselves as powerful compel acceptance. That is the final truth. Reality follows belief, not the other way around. If you can perform inevitability, inevitability will arrive. If you can project mastery, mastery will take root. And when the world forgets it was ever an act, you will understand the deepest law of power. Influence is never granted, it is constructed. By the end of this path, you will not need to imitate success. You will embody it. Rooms that once unsettled you will shift under your calm. Your words will still motion. Your presence will recalibrate others. That is Machiavelli's true lesson. Power belongs not to those who wait for evidence, but to those who become the evidence. If you are ready to live the illusion until it becomes your dominion, leave your mark below. My act is my ascent. Stay precise, stay disciplined. The world crowns the convincing,